All right, guys, we are back with top four Edison format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Tobi on the left playing Machina Turbo versus Nate on the right playing Diva Hero Zombies. So this is the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. I always say this is a curse. The first seed almost always gets knocked out in the first round of Top Cut. So we'll see. Now, these two are some of the two most successful players on the channel. Tobi's got 4 wins on the channel, while Nate has 3. So we'll see who will get back to the finals. They've also both got a few second places. Actually, Tobi's got 2 second places, and Nate's got a few as well. Yeah, so these two have been in the finals a few times. So he does choose what, the Ryko back? So who am I rooting for? Definitely Diva Hero Zombies. It's a more... Nate's the only person, I think, who's... Him and Los are the only people who've won with zombies on the channel. And all of Nate's wins in Edison format have come with zombies. And what's crazy is he's gone undefeated. Both times he went with zombies. Actually, all 3 of his wins, he went undefeated throughout the whole tournament. So he is undefeated here today. We'll see if that streak continues. So here, Tobi de-prisons the turtle. And then hits over Plague with Reaper. So here comes Wind Control, as my friend D Nasty likes to call it. So he brings the Reaper just to get it off the field. So yeah, Tobi's left with only 2 cards. So now Nate summons Diva. And Tobi solemns the Diva. Oof. I don't know about that one. See, this is why solemn is just why people are cutting it. You're giving up half your life for a Diva. Now, would I have done that? I don't know. Depends on the rest of my hand, but this is why people are cutting it. You see here, do you really want to give up your half your life to get rid of a Diva? I don't know. You could also just... This is the argument against... I'm not saying it's right, but this is the argument against solemn judgment. I've cut it... Most of the time when I play like a heavy trap card deck, solemn is always in my deck, but I could see the argument for cutting it. I'm not against it. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm also not... I'm like indifferent towards cutting solemn. Anyways, he walks into the Gores. And Tobi passes... And here comes Wind Control. Scoop, Tobi. Or as Tobi likes to say, Scoop Bozo. I'm saying that because Tobi always says that. Whenever he's in a dominant position, that's like his go-to line. Scoop Bozo. So anytime Tobi's getting cooked, I'm going to use it on him. Scoop Bozo. Okay, so Nate takes game 1 win away from getting back to the finals. Now, again, we've seen the 1 seed lose many times in the first round of Top Cut. Last time I was the 1 seed, I got knocked out in top 8 by the 8 seed, so it's unfortunate. Okay, so here, Tobi sets a monster, and Nate summons Goblin Zombie, runs into a hamster. Now, unfortunately, I was the 5th seed in this tournament. I couldn't believe Tobi made it over me. I thought I had better tiebreakers than him, but it happens. I think the problem was I got paired down round 2, and it hurt me really bad. All right, so I don't even remember who I lost to in this tournament. Yeah, I can't remember. All right, so Tobi sets a monster, sets a back row. Did I lose to Vince? I think I might have lost to Vince. All right, so here he's going to de-prison the Goblin after they tried to attack into the Ryko. It's number 8,073. Again, I'm rooting for Nate. I'd much rather see zombies in the finals than Machina. It's just a more interesting deck, especially because he's playing the hero engine and stuff. Gores again? Nope. Man, Nate, do you play any back row? Would you even send anything, or you're trying to get the Ryko off the field before you set your back rows? So here comes Stratos. I like this Diva Hero Zombie deck. It's like... The only issue with it, I feel, is a little... Too many engines rolling into it. I mean, you can say the same thing about the Frog Hero deck. So, yeah, in a way, it's similar to the Frog Hero deck because you play the Hero engine, the Zombie engine, and like the Diva engine. All right, so he attacks over the hamster and Surge to Mally. Now, Tobi flips the Ryko. He's going to chain Torrential. Okay, this is pretty good. Doesn't even matter what he targets. He mills Cyber Valley, Dyna, and Card Trooper. What was the other set? Here comes Pot of Avarice. Returns Cyber Valley, Card Trooper, Fossil Dyna, Raikou, and Raikou. So he keeps the hamster in the graveyard. Now he's going to draw 2. This is an interesting matchup. Like, I wonder who's favored. Tobi drew 2 traps off the Pot of Avarice. Now Tobi sets a monster, sets a back row. And here comes Rhoda from Nate. What other target does he play? Oh, yeah, he plays Greffer. Nate playing on his signature mat. He always plays on this Caius mat. And Tobi actually got this mat off Lynch. Lynch won this mat in Killeen, Texas, this JD mat, but I think Tobi got it off of him. So he's going to bottomless the Greffer after Nate calls priority, sends Mally and what, Plague? Yeah, Mally and Plague. So he's probably going to top for Plague, then banish the Mally. Maybe there's a card in his hand he doesn't want. Okay, so yeah, he's going to top for Plague first. Any response from Tobi? Oppression. Okay, I didn't see that coming. All right. Normally, you don't see that. Is that card common in the Machina Turbo deck? I mean, you special summon with bringing back Fortress and Hamster, so I don't know. And Tobi just drew DD Crow. Flips Raikou, targets the back row, mills Bottomless Jar and Gear Frame. So he doesn't attack the set monster. Would I have gone for the set monster? I mean, one Goblin Zombie is gone. I maybe would have gone for the set monster. Because it could be a turtle. Yeah, maybe I would have gone for the set monster. Alright, Tobi passes back to Nate. This looks like a slow-paced game. Now Tobi sets another monster. Looks like Nate's got wind control in his hand. Alright, now Nate sets a third back row. Alright, there's the gear frame we've been waiting for. No response from Nate. Searches. I guess you just wait for Nate to like turn off your oppression himself, and then you can like start dropping fortresses on him and stuff. Alright. Let's see. What else you got, Tobes? Tobi attacks into... Yeah, see, that's why I said I probably would have Raikou'd the set instead of the back row way earlier, because... Only because one goblin was gone. Had both goblins been still in the deck, that maybe I go for the back row, but I probably would have hit the goblin. I mean, sorry, the set monster, because it's most likely turtle. This zombie deck, a lot of times when I play against them, I almost never hit their sets, because they rely so much on, like, at least if they crash their turtles into you, at least they skip their battle phase. That's the one good news. Yeah, they're still going to do the same thing, but... Alright, so here comes Nate with the mind control. $85 to $62. He flips Hamster, so he probably has no targets for that. I'd be shocked if he has one. So he's looking at Tobi's graveyard. Alright, attacks over Raikou. Maybe he was hoping Tobi set a Raikou. And here comes... Oh, wow. Okay, Nate, come on, man. I cannot believe I just saw that card. Look, I love that card, but I still don't believe in Machina enough to side that card. Cyber Dragon is more versatile. I don't know. I cannot believe he just activated system down. Here comes... Oh, wow. All right. This might be GG. Yeah, this might be GG. Now he's going to start dropping fortresses against Nate. Yep, there comes one fortress. What's like 52-65. I'm still shocked by that system down. What is this? 25, 36. Is that not game? Does he have brain control in his hand? No, no, it's not game. Let me see. 25, 36. He was at 54, 36. No, it was exactly game. If he has wind control in his hand, if Tobi has wind control, it was game. But you know, it doesn't play through gores though. But Tobi forces the third game. So who will get back to the finals? Will the one seed curse continue? It's not really a curse. Some people, like I said, Nate's won 3 times. All 3 of his wins have been when he's the one seed. Maybe Nate is immune to the curse. But definitely not me. I've lost as the one seed like 5 times. Okay, so I think most of the wins on my channel have come when I was X1. Or I've actually won more as the guy who snuck. My last win in Hat, I was the 8 seed and won the whole thing. I knocked out YCS champion Cam the Man Neo. He was the 1 seed. I was the 8 seed, and I knocked him out in the first round of top 8. All right. Anyways, Tobi sets a monster, sets a back row. Now Nate summons Stratos and searches Malicious. One time we had the largest tournament we've ever had on the channel. Creighton went 5-0 in Swiss. And it was the first time we've ever had top 16 on the channel for a local. And Creighton lost to the 16 seed. And then the 16 seed went on to win the whole tournament. It is unfortunate. I felt bad for him. Because Eric went 0-2. Won the last 3, got into the top 16, beat the 1 seed Creighton, and then went on to win the whole tournament. If you guys want to go back and watch all the finals, I have a playlist for Hat finals, Tengu finals, and Edison finals that have ever been on the channel, so you guys can go back and watch if you're interested. Just check out the playlist. All right, so here Nate attacks into Hamster with Stratos. Now that story time is over, now Tobi flips Raiko. Targets him. Okay, so I think this is why he was willing to attack into the Hamster. Because he was planning to MST the back row anyway, so. See, this is where the mind games come in. Do you think your opponent's bluffing you? Do you just go for the Stratos and say screw? I think you set like a dust shoot or something. But you never know. So now Tobi. Ooh, this is looking good for Tobi. Fortress, Dyna, and he's going to poke him for a ton of damage. Actually, it's not that much. 20, what is that, 25? All right, can Nate get out of this? Now Tobi sets up. If Tobi had that mirror force still, he would have been in a pretty good spot. Oh, wind control. Wind control attacks over the Dyna. Caius? Come on, Caius. There it is. Caius, now what are you going to target? He targets the Hamster. And end phase, he's going to MST my body. Okay, that's interesting. Switches Raiko to defense mode, activates POA, Potter Avarice. Come on, Crow. No Crow? All right, no Crow. So Tobi's got 3 cards, but Nate is up on cards. Tobi's staring down a Caius, so we'll see. I think. Yeah, it's just that wind control, man. That's what my friend Donnell calls it, wind control. Not brain control, wind control. Okay, let's see. What's Tobi going to do? So he sets a monster, sets a back row. Tobi, come on. We got to keep the curse going. Okay, so he special summons Grepher. Does Tobi have oppression? No? Okay. Activates a malicious effect. Tobi lets it go. And here comes Malicious. Now he's got Plague Spreader in his hand or Diva. Diva would be insane. I think if he summons Diva, this might be GG for Nate. Unless if Tobi has a Torrential or something. Oh, there's a Torrential. So he chooses to Torrential right away instead of waiting for the summon. Now he's going to Crow him. What, is he afraid of Dark Arm? I don't. Okay, so he crows. Yeah, I guess he's afraid of. Wait, what? See, I don't know if I was if I was in Tobi's shoes, maybe I wait for the Diva, because what was he gonna do? Oh, but what a rip! Still, yeah. I mean, sure, you ripped gear frame, but I'm almost positive Nate has Diva. I don't know. In that situation, I might have waited and for Nate. Was it game? Okay, Tobi is at no. He was at 67. He had Greffer, Mally, Caius on the field, right? Nate was gonna summon a Diva. I might have held that torrential, man. And I don't know why the heck he crowed. Maybe he's playing around dark armed. That's my only guess. I don't know. I think Tobi preemptively flipped that torrential. I probably would have held it. All right. So, do you even want to attack? So you can see Tobi's kind of playing around dark armed. Okay, so I think this is why he crowed him. I don't have the read on dark arm. Now again, we don't know what Nate's saying. Maybe Tobi has a read that he has dark arm, but I think he has Diva. I don't think he has dark arm. I think he has Diva or Plague in his hand. That's my guess. So let's see if I'm right or if Tobi's right. Again, I don't have. Maybe Nate is okay. See, I'm pretty sure he had the Diva, but we're gonna find out. Maybe he had both, or maybe he drew into the Diva. But my guess is that Nate was gonna summon Diva before Tobi used that torrential, because he had Greffer, Mally, Caius. It was not game. It looked like to me that Nate was gonna summon the Diva, and then you could have torrentialed him right there, but because Nate was not afraid of torrential. Because he summoned the Mally. Okay. Goyo. Yeah, he didn't have Dark Arm because that would have given him 3 darks. Did he forget to search for Goblin? It's mandatory. Yeah, Goblin's mandatory. It looks like he didn't search for Goblin. Yep. Goblin's mandatory, so he has to search. Yeah, it's mandatory. Yep. Oof. Okay, searches the plague. But like I said, watching back that torrential thing was now. How many of you guys would have held the torrential right there? Would you have flipped it when he summoned the Mally? I don't think I would have. I would think he's about to overextend. That's just me. Because if he was playing around torrential, he wouldn't even have used Mally. He would have just attacked him, right? I think Tobi was in such a bad spot that he had to risk. He had to risk just. There's some times when you're losing, you just gotta take risks. And with Tobi's hand, all he had going for him was the DD Crow and etc. The only way he gets back in the game is if Nate overextends. That's why to me I would have risked it. Like I'm losing anyways, so let's see. Let's see if he overextends. Worst case scenario, it's not game. If I draw a monster, maybe I can torrential myself. All right, so let's see what's Tobi going to do. He heavies, tops for plague just to stay alive. Oh, this is not good for Tobi. Attacks the gear. This is game. All right, to me it looks like Nate's going back to the final. Yep, Zombie Master, pitch play. Yeah, this is GG. Scoop. As Tobi likes to say, scoop bozo. Scoop bozo. The reason I'm saying this is because Tobi always says that to me. When he gets me in a bad spot, he's always like, scoop bozo. So this is my revenge on Tobi. So Nate is going back to the finals. We'll see if he can get that 4th win. Hope you guys enjoy that match. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. And yep, I'll see all you guys next time.